All right, everybody. Hey, I was going to give you a quick update and show you what was going on. All right. Basically, what has been going on is I had to take the proportion valve off. And the reason why I had to take that off is because all the brake lines are, was rusted on the car. So I decided, why not? I'm putting a whole new brake system on. They were just rusted so bad, there's no reason to even try to replace them. Try to fix them. So I'm replacing all the brake lines. Had to order that. I had to order brake lines. I just ordered them, and so I got everything on its way. New flaring tool, and a new pipe bender. So, because mine were just old and wore out. But basically, that's what the update is currently. And it was kind of a time to figure that out. Not to figure it out, but to get the brake lines off. Because I was trying to reuse what was on there, and they were just so far gone that, of course you can't. So it's fine. Brake lines are inexpensive anyway. So that's the new update on the car currently, and we're probably going to go ahead and pull the old brake lines off the car, get them out of the way, and then I'm gonna know which brake line goes to what, and then I'll be able to actually start with an idea of how I'm going to mold the brake lines, and that'll start us off there. And then while I'm doing that, I'll probably go ahead and put the U-joints into the drive shaft. This is the drive shaft, and funniest thing is this drive shaft will fit this car. It's got Dodge U-joints on it, but it came out of a 77 Trans Am that my buddy had, and I did a motor swap from the Trans Am to a Datsun 260Z. The Trans Am had an LS in it, and we did the swap because he wanted a lighter car. Made motor mounts for it and other things, and he just left a bunch of stuff over here so that I could have it. Well, this was the drive shaft out of it. He said he didn't need it, so of course, because he got a new drive shaft for the Datsun, and it ended up being this one will work for my car. So measured it, and it seems like it's going to work perfectly and got enough play and everything. So we'll probably do that also. And yeah, that's kind of the update currently. I'm still having problems. Well, not necessarily problems. I'm still working. One more quick thing about the brakes. Here it is. I've got tools all over here because I've just been working. This right here is the push rod for the pedal, and as you can see, I had to drill out another hole for the pedal, because this push rod, that's as short as I possibly can make this push rod without cutting this part. And I might end up cutting this part, but I've cut the threads back as short as I possibly could, and so I started drilling that out. If I end up cutting this or getting a threaded rod or something like that, then that's fine. I can just use the existing hole. But that's how much, even with this shortened up, how much it's off from being right. So it's not a lot, but that's something. So working on that, and yeah, we'll be doing a little bit more to it. So hopefully y'all are sticking with it and enjoying it a little bit. It's just slow coming, and gotta get the brakes right first. Once I do that, probably in the process putting the new U-joints in the process of the brakes, while I'm waiting on the parts to come in the mail. And then after that, tackle some wiring. I mean, the engine is wired necessarily. I mean, everything's hooked up on the engine side, except the hot wire to the alternator. That's it. I got to get belts because it was an air conditioner. There was an air conditioner compressor right here, and so since it was right there, this alternator, you can see how big this thing is. This was factory Chrysler alternator for a New Yorker, and you know, it works and everything. I mean, I drove the other car, so, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to see about getting a belt set up for it if I want to use this alternator, which I don't know. I'm gonna probably use this alternator for the time being because it's what I've got, but I probably will put a smaller alternator on it because this car's not gonna have no accessories except for headlights and tail lights and blinkers and stuff like that. It's not gonna have no radio. I mean, this is stripped down as it possibly can. You can see it's got no heater box, no windshield wipers, but I might put the windshield wipers back on it, so that just depends. I've got another motor that actually from the Chrysler New Yorker, so, but yeah, that's kind of the update right now, and do a little bit more of this brakes and get back with you. All right, thanks guys. Hey guys, hey, I'm back with a little update. So I got one of the brake lines off, and there it is. And so I can't really do much to the brakes right now, so I went ahead and did this. I got the drive shaft all done. I just got to put the clips in this top for the yoke, and that's it. So I did make some progress. The U-joints work perfectly, so can't really complain about that. So it's really hot out here, by the way. I mean, extremely hot. But I got the brakes, brake lines ready, except for, you know, a couple of little ones that I want to stay in place until I get the brake lines. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And but yeah, you know, it's coming along, and I'm about to be done for the night. It's getting kind of late, and I gotta eat something, and so, you know, what can you say? But we're gonna keep putting these videos out and giving you updates on the car, and hopefully y'all will see it drive and run. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna actually do a, you know, step-by-step video of how this car is gonna run per mod, and we're gonna try to do as little as possible, and the first goal is gonna be little as possible to run 10s. So that's gonna be the first goal, is we're gonna try to run 10-second quarter miles by doing as less performance parts as we possibly can. So hopefully it'll work out, but we'll see. And hopefully y'all like this. So like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. All right guys, bye. All right, hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. It's going to show you what the new update is. This is some stuff I got for the car, and so this is a new flaring kit. Mine was just old. Get a new brake line cutter, comes with the kit. It's actually pretty cool. Most of the time you gotta buy a flaring kit, brake line. So got a bender, brake line bender with it, and here is the brake lines. All right, comes with the fittings down in there, and this is a quarter and 3/16 also. A really good deal on this with all this together, and basically, I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking, well, you got copper brake lines. No, this is not copper. This is copper plated brake lines. So, I mean, basically, regular brake lines are most of the time zinc plated, I think it is. But this is copper. Something different, looks different. I kind of like the look of it. It's my personal car, so, you know, it's fine. But it's also something that brought my attention is if you have a leak or a problem with it, you're going to notice it a whole lot quicker with this than you would with the original brake line. And yes, this is going to rust just as easy. But if you take care of your car, brake lines don't rust. So it just comes down to if you drive it, maintain it, you know, take care of it, don't let it sit for a long period of time, you should be good anyway. So either way, brake lines are coated, plated, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to get to making some brake lines, and I'll let you know how this works out. All right, thank you guys. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you what we've done so far to the car. Come over here, come down here. All right, let's see, we've got here, we got new brake line, fit that all into place, got the rubber line all hooked up, that's new, so the brakes are officially working. All right, look right here, there's another one. We've only got the front brakes working. This is a plug for the back brakes that I just made. So that's it. So we've gotten that done. So now we've got the brakes finished, so the next thing we're gonna need to do is put the drive shaft in. Step over here. Alright. Alright. This is the drive shaft. We have it all finished. Show the book. We have it all finished and it's ready to go in the car. It should work. Hopefully it will work. So we just got to finish that. And then we'll be one step closer. Let me show you one more thing we're going to do next after the drive shaft. Alright, these right here are shifter brackets. I know I might have showed y'all, but I don't know if I have. I got a Hurst shifter from a friend of mine, and I didn't have the shifter brackets for it. So I've got to put these on the transmission next and hook up the shifter. So I got these. So that'll be something I do after the drive shaft, which might be here in a little bit. Just depends on if I can hook up the drive shaft. If not, I might go ahead and just hook the shifter up. I'm going to show you the shifter. Just a basic Hurst quick shift. I got the cable for it too. And just gonna have to mount that in the car. And then everything else, we'll just have the wiring harness after that. So I will give y'all more of an update when we come back and show y'all some more. So but yeah, I'm gonna be cranking the car here soon. I mean, it's already ran in this, so in the car itself. I've got to finish hooking up the wiring to the fans, and hopefully they will be good enough to cool this motor. So but yeah, so we ain't got much more until we might be able to actually move the car and try it out. So alright guys,